Our Dragon Princes, and you can patch 6.1.5. For now, we set aside the famous Regiment of Renown. This is elite cavalry, which is a dangerous thing to be in this game, but it's also dangerous to be on the other side, or so we hope. Let's take a close look. Recruit for 1400 gold and 350 upkeep. On Ultra, this gets you 60 entities with 6,840 health between them. Armor is a mighty 120, and the shields block 35% of small arms fire from the front. No shieldless version here. Moreover, there is a physical resistance of 20% and a fire resistance of 25%, and against non-magical fire damage, yes, this will stack. Leadership of 85 is legit elite. Speed 84 and charge speed 108 mean that the horses are not held back by the armor. Melee attack begins at 36, attack interval 5, no splash damage. So it's a little bit better than the Silver Helms. Melee defense starts at 32, weapon strength is 44, split base 31, and armor piercing 13. While that's heavily base tilted, it's also a lot of damage. Charge bonus is 80, so that would mean a lot more damage, and mass is 1200. Aside from Hide and Forest, the unit benefits from Martial Mastery, so above 25% hit points, it's melee attack plus 8 and melee defense plus 12, so it's powerful in pitch melee, but ideally, you'd want them charging again and again. In the Redline skills, Vanguard Master arrives once more for melee attack plus 6 and charge bonus plus 12 flat at 3 pips. At rank 7, Heart of the Flame grants armor plus 10, melee defense plus 5, and 10% more physical resistance. In the tech tree, Call the Great Herds adds a modest plus 5% speed, Great Weapons grants a modest plus 5% weapon strength, Heavy Ithilmar Armor gives armor plus 10, so that's 130 armor now, Mounted Hornblowers adds plus 5% speed, Obligations of Nobility grants charge bonus plus 10 flat, so we can hit 102 now. It also grants leadership plus 10 to Dragon Princes. Wardings of Vol adds plus 5 melee defense and plus 5% ward save, both amazing. Elite Champions grants recruit rank plus 2. Friends in High Places comes from minus 5% upkeep, minus 10% recruitment cost. So how do we use the Dragon Princes? While they are absolutely elite, the lesson from these stats is that they are really good shock cavalry, acceptable grindstones against the enemy in melee, and like the current era Blood Knights, still are not armor-piercing specialists. Therefore, they are general-purpose clear the battlefield of everything but Stegodons, offensive units, and their defense is so superior to what came before, of course exacerbated against particular targets, that you want to use them as mobile anvils also. But you want to do so with purpose, not just to freeze something in place. What I would urge is never forgetting that this unit has impressive speed. It is not slower than Silver Helms, and that means it's faster than a lot of competition, even with this level of armor and defense. So don't be afraid of pulling back and disengaging if you can, and coming back for more after. Ideally, you are working with your real anvils and obliterating weakened targets. Like certain chariots, be extra cognizant of how little your own stray shots are doing to you. And like certain chariots, Sister's Doom stacks will be exceptions. And gauge how well you can rip things apart with arrow clusters helping you rather than hurting your Dragon Princes too much at least. That, and you'll just dominate certain matchups like charging into pink horrors. Chucked fireballs be damned. If all else fails, tank not for arrows, but for flame storms and burning heads. Just because you're not playing Chaos Dwarfs doesn't mean you can't think along similar lines at times. Take care and have fun shoving your elite elfishness down the enemy's throat, with charge bonuses to spare.